eat it, they'll be like, say what? It's vegan? So yeah. Hey guys, it's your girl Chef Joya, and welcome back to another episode of Say What? It's Vegan. Today we are gonna make one of the best recipes you've ever seen in your entire life. We're gonna make grilled cheese. Now this grilled cheese is not just a simple grilled cheese. One is vegan, two, it has macaroni and cheese, three, we're doing a southern favorite. We're making pimento cheese. So let's go ahead and get started with this bomb bleep recipe. So we're gonna start off with this recipe. It's really easy to make, but there is some steps to it. So I'm gonna show you how I do it. And the way I do it is the only way to do it, okay? So we're gonna start off with some pasta noodles. You can use whatever shape it is that you like. I don't know what this shape called. I thought it was really cool. It was vegan, so I went ahead and used it. But you wanna make sure you salt the water. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I put a little bit too much salt in the water, so the noodles actually absorb all that. So I'm not gonna actually use any salt in this recipe. But if you know you didn't salt your noodles right, put some salt in the recipe, okay? So first I'm gonna go ahead and start with my seasonings. So I'm gonna add some black pepper. We're gonna use some garlic powder, some onion powder, a little bit more onion powder, right? Don't put no fresh onions in here. I say this every time we make a mac and cheese. I don't know what's up with y'all with fresh onions. It does not belong, okay? I don't care which, no, you don't. Do not put any fresh onions in this mac and cheese, okay? I don't know how many times I gotta tell people, and I still see people coming on the internet with new recipes with fresh onions. Yes, I'm passionate about it because y'all be jacking up the vegans' taste buds and the non-vegans' taste buds when they wanna try to be vegan, and y'all just mess them all up, okay? No fresh onions. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and give that a little mixaroo. Mix around, mix around. Our next part we're gonna do is add our vegan cream cheese to it. Again, I am using Monty's cream cheese for it. It's super creamy, small vegan business, absolutely delicious. Make sure you check them out, and I'll leave a link below for it. That is all fresh ingredients, and you can go ahead and, I'm gonna use a whole jar because we said we're making a grilled cheese, right? So if you're gonna make a grilled cheese, you might as well make a grilled cheese, okay? So we got that in here. Next, we're gonna go ahead and add some vegan mayo. I know you're probably like, Chef, vegan mayo. Yes, we're gonna add some vegan mayo. This is gonna take place of the roux. I actually seen this on a TV show where they actually use mayo instead in place of making my like flour and milk. I was like, oh, I gotta try this out for my sandwich. So this is what I'm gonna do is go ahead and use some mayo. So the same ingredients that you use to make your original mac and cheese, you wanna use some of those same ingredients as well. So we're gonna add our Dijon mustard to it. Then we're also gonna add a little bit of paprika. Ooh, that was a lot, but it's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a nice, hot sauce. You gotta add your hot sauce. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a nice stir. We wanna make sure this is nice and creamy because we're not using our milk and butter and tapioca starch to get our roux. We're gonna use our mayo, so we gotta make sure it's the right amount of creaminess. And we can always add more mayo to it, okay? And you wanna make sure you do that before you add the cheese in it so you can see the creamy consistency, all right? You wanna make sure that you use a cheese that's going to exhibit a lot of sharpness to it. So I'm gonna use a Joya cutting board cheddar shreds, and it actually melts really well. And then we're also gonna use the Chow Creamy Original, and we're gonna add that to it as well, all right? Now I'm gonna be honest, my intentions was to use half and half of the size of the bag, but this is a lot, so we're gonna roll with it. Roll with it, roll with it. Y'all, look, y'all already can tell this is gonna be hitting, like. So next we're gonna go ahead and add our pimentos to it. If you don't have any diced pimentos, go ahead and get you a jar of roasted red bell peppers and drain them and slice them and cube them. Pimento, there you go. That's all you gotta do. We're gonna give this a nice mix around for our mac and cheese grilled cheese sandwich. And look, baby, this is about to go down. Like you ain't never seen nothing like that. Our final ingredients, a little bit of the vegan just egg, not too much because we don't want to taste them too eggy. We just want this to bind together. We're gonna go ahead and work on our vegan bacon so we can go ahead and get it ready to be grilled up. All right, so we're gonna get into this bacon. Now, making vegan bacon is super easy and you can do it in a lot of different ways. I actually love to use Beleaf vegan bacon. You can get them at your Asian markets, or you can actually order this bacon directly from them. And I'll make sure I put a link below. But this vegan bacon is already shaped and formed, but I still like to flavor and season it. I add a little bit of vegan Worcestershire sauce, some liquid smoke, some paprika, and if you have my Red House seasoning, baby, consider yourself in luck because you don't have to add anything else to it. You can just use that. But if you don't have that, you want to add a little bit of salt, a little pepper, and also some brown sugar and maple syrup. Okay? Then you're gonna put a little bit of olive oil in here, lay it flat on a pan, put it in the oven for about 20 minutes on 425 degrees, and then you're gonna chop it up and it's gonna look just like this. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this sandwich together. I'm gonna start off by adding my vegan butter to the pan. Now, you don't, listen, this is a grilled mac and cheese, grilled mac and pimento cheese. So we're not trying to be light on the vegan butter, right? So you wanna make sure you have enough in here. I'm gonna add this to it. And then I'm also gonna butter some of my bread, all right? Now, I'm not gonna butter both sides of the bread, y'all. Like, I got a little bit of, I got a little bit of boundaries there, But this is the side that's gonna be the side up, okay? Look at that butter. Look at that more butter to butter. All right, so we're gonna put a nice amount of butter on there. Move this to the side. And then we're gonna go ahead and take our bread. We're gonna lay it in the pan. So that can start to toast up nicely. And then we're gonna add some of our pimento mac mixture, okay? And you wanna make sure you're using a sturdy bread for this. I'm using a loaf of Italian sliced bread. You can use a Texas toast, but you just wanna make sure that it's vegan, especially if you're not making your own. You can find these breads all over the grocery store, so it won't be hard to find, but you just wanna make sure you're using a really thick bread, okay? You can even use sourdough, all right? Because we're gonna put this on medium low, and we're gonna allow this to cook for about 3 minutes on each side, okay? All right, so now we're gonna get ready to take these out the pan, make up a few more, and yes, we're gonna cut these open so you can see exactly how cheesy this recipe really is. So let me go ahead and try this. I can't even get you a bite. You want some too? Okay. Buttery, like I said. Cheesy. The pimento is southern. It's like comfort food. It's like comfort food. Like, it's okay to sit inside the house. Like, you don't even want to go anywhere. Like, I just want to sit in the house all day and eat a pimento mac and cheese grilled sandwich with pickles. Like, come on now. I ain't gonna do it like that. Everybody know what to do like that. Do it like that. Listen, this recipe is absolutely delicious. If you're not sure how to make the best mac and cheese, make sure you check out my other video, making the best vegan mac and cheese there is. But this recipe right here, you're not even blending or cooking anything together. You're putting these simple ingredients together to make one amazing dish. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe. And let me know what you think about this recipe in the comments below. I'm Chef Joya, and see you next time on Say What? It's Vegan. Ciao.